loves, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Jordan. I am the founder of Kosha Fit. I know it's been quite some time since I made a vlog, but I am genuinely so excited to be back. Thought I'd take you guys along for a few days in my life and kind of the behind the scenes of owning a business, filming my workouts, and everything else I do. It is currently Tuesday morning, and Tuesdays are the days that I like to film all of my workouts. So because I know that I'm gonna be moving a lot today, we're gonna make a big breakfast. So I'm gonna start with a Dave's bagel, 2 eggs, and an avocado. A lifesaver. They are linked in my Amazon storefront, but they are actually amazing. They're hands-free, so you just go like this. Seriously wish I found these sooner. Something that's been coming up a lot for me that I feel really called to share is I feel like in our late teens, early 20s, we put so much pressure on ourselves to have everything all figured out, to have our career figured out, to be super successful by 25. And I feel like we just put these unrealistic standards on ourselves, and social media can really inflate that. I know especially for me, owning my business and posting on social media, there's so much natural comparison that happens, even if it's subconscious, to someone else who may be in a similar field as me or doing something similar. It looks online like they're way more successful than me. I just want to remind you that social media really is a highlight reel, and something that helped me a lot with this is I did a full social media audit. So I would go through my feed as if I was just normal scrolling or clicking on stories, and I'd really notice how each person was making me feel. And if I felt like something was bringing me down, or I was being too hard on myself or comparing myself, I would either unfollow them or mute them. This really helped me to set intentional boundaries so that when I go online, I follow people and watch content that feels really expansive and inspiring to me. And when you just keep checking in with yourself and your thoughts and your emotions, this is gonna help your mental health so much. I know it definitely did for me, because you think about how much time we spend on social media and how it's naturally gonna put pressure on us. So just be really mindful of that. That's also why I love YouTube so much, because it feels like we're just hanging out. Like there's no pressure, there's no stimulation every 2 seconds that your brain is constantly trying to attach meaning to, and instead you just get to hang out with the person. So I am so grateful to be back on YouTube, and I hope you guys feel the same. But let me know in the comments if you relate to this. I feel like at some point everyone goes through this, and I just want you to know that you're not alone, and we're all on our unique journeys. We all have our own paths, our own gifts, and comparison truly is the thief of joy. Just finished eating breakfast, and while I was eating, I went ahead and planned out all 3 workouts that I'm filming today. So I'm gonna do a little foam roller workout, and then my kind of signature workout that I love is stretch and sculpt. So you do like 4 exercises and then a stretch that's targeting that body part. So I put them all in Notion. I write out the workouts that I'm gonna be doing here. This is the same file that I upload the raw footage into for my video editor. So Notion works really well for organizing, especially if you're working with a team. I would definitely recommend it. Now it's time to set up all of the filming equipment and get right into our workout. I'm gonna wear the Shakti set in the color Palm. I feel like wearing a bright colored matching set just makes me feel so much more motivated to work out. So I will link this one in the description below. This is from my brand Kosha Fit. It is so buttery soft, so comfy. I've washed it probably like 250 times at least, and it's still in perfect condition. It's just a little wrinkly right now because it's been in my drawer for a while, but I decided to whip out the green today. Here it is on. I also have a code just for YouTube. That will be in the description, and let's go get into the workout. It's like someone has joined the party. Say hi, Toby. I just finished filming all of the workouts. They definitely kicked my butt, so I am starving. I have some leftovers. I made a little extra of the dinner I made for me and Joey last night. And that's actually such a good tip if you didn't meal prep your lunches for that week, or you just don't like meal prep and you get sick of it. So for example, last night we had salmon and there was 3 fillets, so we both ate one, and then I'm having the third as a leftover. I also prepped a bunch of rice last night, which is gonna make my dinner cooking for the rest of the week so much easier. So anything you can do at the beginning of the week to really set yourself up for success helps so much with feeling stressed out about your meals and what you're gonna have. Also keeps you from that cooking burnout where you feel like you're in the kitchen 24/7. So I have our rice prepped, I have a little bit of it with the salmon, and then I'll use some more of it tonight for dinner. Just added a little of the avocado from this morning on top and some sesame seeds. I'm gonna eat this outside because it is gorgeous out. Now I'm gonna go on a little walk, put some music in. I'm gonna bring Kaia with me and just spend some time in nature before the rest of my afternoon, which pretty much just consists of looking at my laptop and getting some Kosha Fit work done. Here. Come on, Kaia. Good girl. Vlogs. Say hi. It is already time for dinner. I spent the whole afternoon getting a bunch of things done on my laptop. They had honestly been things that were on my to-do list for so long, so I feel super productive. For dinner tonight, I'm making some chicken meatball bowls. I have the recipe up on my Instagram and my TikTok, and I believe it's on YouTube Shorts as well, but let me show you guys all the ingredients and we'll get right into cooking. So we have a cucumber, and then Joey cut up the tomatoes for me. This is actually a new cutting board that my brother's girlfriend got us for our engagement. So cute. So I have those ready to go. Little feta and the ground chicken for the meatballs, some garlic, oregano, crushed red pepper, and then like I mentioned earlier, I had prepped all the rice in advance, so this will be a pretty easy meal. I'm adding the ground chicken into this mixing bowl to mix up all of the meatball ingredients, some crumbled feta. I kind of just estimate the amounts. Some oregano, crushed red pepper, some minced garlic, I'm also using just a tiny bit of breadcrumbs. This helps so much with keeping them together when they're on the pan. Some salt and pepper, of course. A little bit of olive oil so I can mix it together. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna blend it together and then form it into the meatballs. The original recipe, I just used regular cherry tomatoes, but I'm kind of feeling like roasting them tonight, so I'm gonna put them on this pan and put them in the oven for like 20 minutes with some olive oil, garlic, and salt and pepper just to spice it up. Good morning, my loves. It is the next day, and I thought I'd walk you guys through a little early morning routine. So I always start with Kaia cuddles, and then I really like to set a vibe for myself. So I get my cozy slippers on, light a candle, and then I like to do 20 minutes of meditation each morning. So I did that, got into my reading and journaling routine. This journal you see here is from my brand Kosha Fit. I designed it because I wanted something that combined my mental health prompts with all of my decision tracking, habit tracking, and a daily planner. This one is a non-negotiable part of my morning routine. Then I always make sure I'm super hydrated, so I try to drink a half of one of these before getting into my day. I just notice my energy is so much higher when I do this throughout the day. And a little deep puffing with my ice roller, of course. It really helps to get me awake because it is so early. Then we go straight into an early morning walk with Kaia. In these walks, I really like to ground myself and stay super present, so I try to think of different things that I'm most grateful for instead of what my brain naturally does, which is to just think of all the things I have to do that day and stress myself out.
Guess what time it is?
Oh boy! I just finished my morning routine and it is time for breakfast. I've been craving a smoothie bowl for so long, so I think that's what we're gonna make today. I just got out the ingredients. I have some dragon fruit. I get this from Whole Foods, and then this fresh berry pack. These are just so good to have around the house for making smoothies. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that. A little life hack is whenever your bananas start getting bad, just freeze them like this. They look gross, but they make the perfect texture for thick smoothie bowls. And then on top, I have some fresh fruit, coconut flakes, and some granola. I'm also gonna put a little almond butter on top. I've been on a mission to perfect my smoothie bowls. In order to make them super thick, I'm super patient with it, and I'm really careful with how much liquid I put in. It's always better to put less and then gradually add more than to overdo it and then it just becomes a smoothie. So we're gonna try our best today and we'll see how it comes out. Kaia and I are on our way to the mailbag. If you saw last weekend, we had our big engagement party, so we're sending out a bunch of thank you cards, so I'm gonna get stamps for that. And I think I'm gonna work for the rest of the day outside because it's literally gorgeous out. It's 74 and sunny. This time of year in South Florida is honestly the best. So I'm gonna do that and I will bring you guys along with me. couple hours later, I just got out of the shower, got some cozy clothes on, and I'm gonna go help Joey. We're gonna cook together tonight. He found this recipe on TikTok, so we're gonna make it together. First step, we got the potatoes cut. We're putting them in the oven. This is the recipe he found. It's Japanese barbecue beef bowls, and they look absolutely amazing. We got this sauce and we actually tried it, and it is so good. So I'm super excited to add this to the beef. We're also gonna have this salad mix. I also recently discovered this. It's a meat masher. It works so well. I actually have it linked in my Amazon, so if you want to check it out, trust me, it is a game changer. I wish I found it sooner, especially if you make a lot of meal preps that are like ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef. Just finished seasoning it. Now it's time to add the sauce. This is what makes the meal. Here it is. It's looking amazing. Good morning, you guys. It is 6 a.m. on Friday and we're gonna go watch the sunrise at the beach. So excited to bring you guys along with me. Yesterday I started vlogging, but it ended up being super sporadic because I was so busy and I forgot my camera half the time. So I just decided to leave it out so you guys didn't get confused, and I will bring you along all of today, show you some business behind the scenes, everything that's going on. Kaia, beach. Ow! Ow! It is the most beautiful morning today. Now it's time to go get some coffee. Hey Kaia, do you want a pup cup? Do you want a pup cup? Yes? Let's go get you one. Thank you, you too. Oh boy, Kaia. Okay. It's time to get into work for the day while I drink my coffee, and I thought I'd show you guys a little behind the scenes of some things that we're working on. So first, we're doing a whole new website. It's just going to be a lot more user-friendly and more aesthetic, so it's going to have a couple more features. I was working with my developer today on it. I actually went to school for coding, but this type of stuff still goes over my head, so it's always better for me to just have a professional do it. This little piece I love. It's our logo, and you can expand it and kind of interact with it. Also working with a company to do some subscription boxes, which is super exciting. So I was going through their rules. Just got done with a bunch of work and now I have a meeting with Amazon to talk about fulfillment and all kinds of business stuff. Now we're gonna head up to my office, which if you're new here, my mom owns a yoga studio, so I sell all of my clothes there, and then I have a little office in the back. So I'm gonna do a little restock and get some work done there, and then I will be done for the day, and Joey and I are going on a dinner date tonight. And I just wanted to pop in here and remind you to think of 3 things you're grateful for. The more you think about grateful thoughts, the happier you're gonna be, the more fulfilled, and what you focus on expands. So the more you live in gratitude, the more things you'll have to be grateful for. Friday night and we are on our way to dinner. We're going to one of our favorite restaurants. It's called Greek Islands. So it's a little past Fort Lauderdale Beach. It's in Lauderdale by the Sea. I'm so excited to go. If you've watched my channel, we've definitely gone before. It's absolutely amazing. So we'll show you guys everything we get. Are you excited, Joey?
I am very excited.